Okay, hello YouTube. Thanks for watching. So in this video, I'm just about to click over to my stats and show you, the conversions of what's going on in my LiveGood account. Hits versus pre-enrollees versus upgrades, and just really this video is designed to let you guys know, what you need to be putting into your business in order to really make it work. What I'm doing, and maybe that can help to sort of impress upon you to follow a certain set of ideas and tips that help me and have helped me for many years. Now, obviously, a little disclaimer: my results are not typical, and I can't guarantee that you're going to be able to get the same results. And obviously, none of this all happened. The day I joined LiveGood, which was December of 2022. Which was only 6 months ago. Obviously I've been building up a following, and I had built up a know, like, and trust with a lot of people. So that obviously helps. But, let's just see, the statistics and, total transparency here, guys. As you can see, I do get signups in dribs and drabs. As you can see, my hits on it, and there's a lot of people out there who are getting a lot more hits than I am, and the conversions are obviously different. Now, the reason for that is because, as I've said, people have a different kind of connection with each other. That's why I always talk about branding. I always talk about get yourself out there, get yourself online, brand yourself. I mean, there's a lot of people, for example, on social media who just stick on some kind of I don't know, they just upload a profile picture that doesn't really represent them. I mean, I understand why people do that, but then of course don't ask me why it's not working for you, and obviously why it's working for me. But that not all these people are brand new people who have just connected with me. People have followed me for a while, or people have come across me before, and that's why I say, I've always said, start now to start generating leads. And keep nurturing those leads, build up that know, like, and trust, and give out value. That's why I do YouTube. I would not trade YouTube as a form of generating hits and traffic to what I'm doing here. I'm branding myself. What I'm doing right now and uploading a video here on YouTube. That's what I'm trying to do as often as possible. And I can see that because I'm uploading content on YouTube regularly, and not only that, I'm uploading as quality content is what I'm trying to do. I'm not saying that I'm an expert at all this, but I'm just saying that I'm trying to do my best to upload as good content as I possibly can. But that doesn't mean that you have to be a professional. It doesn't mean all it requires is get your phone out, start talking, and if you haven't got anything to talk about, start learning. Get onto YouTube and listen to your favorite speakers, whoever they are, whoever, read more positive mental attitude books, find some mentors on YouTube, and curate what they're talking about. There's no such thing as brand new content. Everything that we come across has been curated in some way, shape, or form. So nobody can actually say, I'm not saying copy what other people are doing. You shouldn't do that, but you can certainly curate stuff and put it in your own words and make it work for the people, your audience. And that's what I'm simply doing, and trying to be a person of value. So as you can see, I've got I don't get a lot of hits. Okay, I'm not focused on getting vast quantities of hits. I am focused on getting quality hits, so that those quality hits are converting into pre-enrollees. Now, I'm not saying that I necessarily do a lot of solo ads. My solo ads that I purchase are not necessarily having anything to do with LiveGood on the front end. My solo ads that I purchase are generally, simply lead generation. Perhaps marketing my free generic marketing system, which is Mega Marketing Pro, or marketing my rebrander tools, or marketing a recommended this or that or whatever, or a tool or a strategy or whatever. But as I say, a lot of the stuff that I do and I prefer is YouTube. Branding myself on YouTube has been the best decision I could ever made on my online journey, because I could upload a YouTube video and it'll continue to generate me consistent traffic to the various things that I'm promoting. Okay, so the reason why, I'm saying that, when you're purchasing traffic and you're generating leads and you're promoting something more sort of generic, is because once they have that know, like, and trust, once they've connected with you on whatever that thing that you're promoting, if it's a generic thing, it's a free tool or whatever, then it's easier to get with them so that you can then talk to them about your business opportunity. And the more, actually, to be honest with you, the chances are is you probably won't necessarily have to have a conversation with them, and they'll probably come over and start checking out what you're doing. And I get a lot of people coming to me and says, can you share me your link, or what other businesses you're involved in? They actually ask me that. So, what we're doing here is we're sort of doing a form of attraction marketing. We're attracting a lot of people because they have already come across me. They have already started, following me. And so, they come over to me and check what I do out. So I have that kind of posture. So, I can dictate to people, get on the link, that kind of thing. That's what I'm saying to them. Get on the link, check this out, and then I'll be able to give you access to the various quality tools and training that will help you to generate success in the business that we're working with, or whatever. So you've got to have, the posture, the leadership, and don't be so begging and pushy or whatever. You don't need to be pushy. You don't need to beg. I get people who come to me, wanting access to what I've got. Okay, so it's all about getting used to how you can sort of brand yourself and develop a certain amount of posture. Okay, so so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Edward Keyte, and I've been in LiveGood since December 2022. And I joined about 6 months ago. I've personally sponsored 281 people. I'm based in Japan. I'm currently in the UK at the moment. I'm number 5 on the leaderboard. This is a company that's got over 400,000 members in the company, and we are approaching 500,000 members very, very, very soon. We're almost hitting that, and we're very fast working towards our goal of, a membership of over 1 million within this year. So we're on target for that, which is incredible. And a lot of great things are happening. So, for me personally, I've earned over $40,000, and my entire team that I started 6 months ago has grown to almost 50,000. Okay, we're talking about 48,000 members in my entire team. That's my personal team, guys. Not my not my personal enrollees. Obviously, I've got 281 personally sponsored, but my entire team down many levels, okay, consists of almost 50,000 people in my team. Okay, I'm not talking about spill-off. I'm not talking about pre-enrollees. I'm not talking about free members. I'm not talking about the Powerline system. I'm not talking about anything like that. I'm talking about my personal team, okay, down multiple levels. Okay, so what happens with network marketing is you sponsor a handful of people, and the guys, there are a lot of people on the, who are not even on the leaderboard, who have built up incredibly vast sums of income. Okay, so, as you can see, the top 100 people in the company, and the person down here is, he's personally sponsored 70 people, and that's incredible. Okay, but that doesn't include all the people that have, duplicated an incredibly huge team. You can, as I said in my previous video, you could easily get to the diamond level with just 3 people. Okay, technically that is possible. However, you'd probably need to sponsor a lot more than that in order to find your key 3 people. But that is in fact possible. Okay, and the other thing is, people also ask me, is it possible that you can actually earn money without having to enroll a single person? Now, I don't go over this topic, and people who ask me, I would prefer to ignore, to be frank, but I'm not that kind of person, so I will answer those questions. And technically, yes, you could earn money in this company without necessarily having to sponsor a single person, but I wouldn't wait for that, because there's no guarantee that that's going to happen, or certainly when that's going to happen. Okay, and yes, I'm not guaranteeing anything, because nothing in business, whether it's a passive income earning opportunity or some kind of residual income earning opportunity, or physical products or whatever, there's no guarantee of anything. It's real business, guys. It's not sort of wishful thinking business or some kind of scam. This is a real business, and as such, you need to get to work and put in effort. And if you're just looking around for a sponsor that's going to potentially give you spill-off, then you're going about this completely the wrong way. First thing I said when I was going to join this, I could see the potential of getting spill-off, but I didn't want that. That was my first, look at this and think, no way do I want spill-off. And the reason for that is because I don't want to give up my valuable positions in the matrix over to a position where somebody grabs that position who I didn't even sponsor, and that position is locked in for someone who's only ever going to pay me a minuscule amount. And if a lot of my positions are starting to being filled up with minuscule amounts, yes, I mean if you obviously fill up the matrix on 100% spill off, technically all those positions, if you do the math according to the force matrix, there are a set number of positions. It's a 2 by, obviously if you're unranked, it's a 2 by 12 matrix. And if you fill up all those positions, you do the math on that, yes, you'd earn over $2,000. But the reality is that it's not really going to happen. Certainly not in the short term. So just get real. Just know that this is a real business, and really the only way to make significant amount of money is really just to get to work. That's the way I promote this, and that's the way I'm pushing it. Okay, so people who join me are going to be looking to get to work if they need my help and support. But I can't stop people from joining for their own reasons. But guys, if you're out there hyping this up, telling people that they can earn money without having to build a team, you're really going about this the wrong way. Okay, and you can earn so much more by getting to work and making or generating, putting positions into your matrix from people that you have had control of. That you've personally sponsored, or they're people who are being sponsored in by the people who are in your downline. That way you can earn the generation matches down multiple generations. Okay, and that's what you're looking to do. Anyway, so I'm not going to go over any more sensitive pages here, because I don't want to show off too much of my back office. But guys, I just wanted to say to you, you don't need thousands or you don't need hundreds of people to sponsor them and in order to make this work. You just need a handful of key people that are really passionate and excited about the journey. They understand the big picture. They like the products. They understand where we're heading within this space, and they understand the importance of being consistent in terms of building a business like this. You can't go wrong. It's a real blessing that this kind of success that I've been able to see in such a short period of time. Obviously, I'm not going to guarantee that it's going to happen to everyone. It takes work and effort, and trust me, guys, I've put in a lot of work and effort. But you guys can do that. It's not really skill that's important. And as I've said before, and I quote, Jim Rohn, it's what we lack in skill, we can certainly make up in numbers. And what does that actually mean? Basically, the great thing about network marketing is it does not require any skill whatsoever. But the one thing it does require is some work and effort, so that you can, overcome the fact that's the skill we don't have, or we may not have, but we can certainly make up for that in terms of numbers. Okay, in other words, we can get around more people. So if your average of sponsoring one person requires you to speak to 40 people, okay, and from that you are able to sponsor one person on average, those are your averages, then great, fantastic, you've found out what your average is, and you can get better at that. But guys, all it requires is, people say to me, I don't have any more people I can speak to. Well, that's not true. We have Facebook. You can go onto Facebook, it's free. And you can, if you don't like Facebook, you can go onto Instagram, or if you don't like Instagram, you can go onto Twitter. There are so many choices, but take Facebook, for example. You can go into Facebook, you can do a quick search, you can look for groups such as money-making groups, network marketing groups, and you can network with people. Trust me, as soon as you start going into those various groups and you post and you interact, you're going to find it very difficult not to get friend requests. And they're going to be people who are going to be looking to pitch you on a business. They're going to come into your inbox and they're going to say, hello, dear, or whatever. But go along with it. Stay focused, but go along with it, because, you're going to be able to talk to them about your business. And as I said in my previous video, you can, the more people you interact with, even just by having a conversation with them, the more likely they're going to start to notice your posts on your timeline. So you need to start branding yourself, upload a proper picture, get yourself branded on Facebook, and start posting every single day, multiple times a day. Okay, Gary Vaynerchuk. If you don't know who I mean, search him out on YouTube. But he is a great mentor. When you're thinking about what you should be doing on social media, what you should be thinking about in terms of side hustles, follow what he says. Follow his instructions. You should be on social media. You should be on multiple platforms. You should be posting 3 to 5 to 6 more maybe times a day. Mix it up. Do some value posts, do some, whatever, just do all kinds of things. All right. And just get passionate, get excited, and if you're just waiting because you're trying to get to the level of perfection, you're never going to get started. Just make all the mistakes so that you can start learning. That's the only way to learn. So get started today and start generating a following, building up that know, like, and trust, and start getting people on board in your team. Guys, if there was some kind of magic button, I would have been a multi-billionaire by now. But it's been a struggle for us all. All right, I'm here now because I've been consistent for many years. So if you're thinking that this is going to happen, if you're a brand new person right now and you think this is going to happen today, tomorrow, and suddenly, things are going to turn around for you, it's not necessarily going to happen like that. You may be lucky, but if you start right now, it's going to be a very short period of time before you're going to really start to see results. But you have to get out of your comfort zone, and know that if you keep doing it and you stay consistent, and don't come moaning saying, well, I've done it for a few weeks, or I've done it for a few months and nothing happened. I've been involved for 2 or 3 months and I still haven't got any signups. It's going to take longer, maybe, or just if it's not working, you've got to say to yourself, what can I do more of? How can I scale this up? How can I change this so that it starts to work? Start asking questions, and you will get the answer off yourself. And you realize, actually, I really haven't put in the effort that I really should have done. Okay, well, anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I really wish you the best of luck, and stick with us and get on our team. Get on the link below. I look forward to working with you in LiveGood Business within our team. I'll give you access to all the necessary tools and training that you're going to get access to, and you deserve this, and you're going to be part of the winning team. So look forward to working with you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the inside. Bye for now.